In 18th-century Boston, the air was thick with tension and unrest. Under the heavy hand of Parliament's taxes, resentment spread among the colonists. And in the dim corners of taverns, a group of fiery young men gathered in secret, quietly preparing to spark a storm that would change history. They called themselves the Sons of Liberty. This clandestine society was born in 1765, in response to the British Stamp Act. To them, it was not merely taxation, it was the trampling of freedom itself. Secret meetings, underground planning, and street protests erupted in Boston. The Sons quickly became a symbol of colonial resistance. In 1773, they donned disguises as Mohawk Indians, slipped into the harbor, and hurled 342 chests of British tea into the sea. This was the Boston Tea Party. The water churned, the tea scattered. And that night, the fire of rebellion was truly lit. But the Sons of Liberty were more than protesters. They operated like a hidden network beneath colonial society. In taverns, print shops, and even church basements, they gathered in secret, passing intelligence. They used coded phrases, signals, and symbols to recognize one another. A lantern in a window, a mark on a wall, the flicker of a flame, ordinary sights to outsiders. But to the Sons, messages of defiance. They were also masters of persuasion. In 1770, the Boston Massacre, a small street clash, was transformed by their propaganda into a story of British troops slaughtering innocents. Paul Revere engraved a dramatic copperplate print and spread it through the colonies, fueling outrage. The Sons of Liberty understood the power of images and words. They waged a psychological war, turning fear and anger into a movement. The true test came in 1775. On the night of April 18th, silversmith and Freemason Paul Revere saddled his horse in the darkness. His mission: to warn the patriots of Lexington and Concord that the British were marching. Alongside him rode William Dawes. Their hoofbeats echoed through the night, carrying the alarm that war was at hand. At dawn, the first shots rang. Out on the green at Lexington, the American Revolution had begun. In the Battle of Bunker Hill that followed, another Son of Liberty, Joseph Warren, gave his life, stripped and hastily buried by the British. His sacrifice became a symbol of the price of freedom. The spirit of the Sons of Liberty did not die with them. In the mid-19th century, a group calling themselves the Knights of Liberty revived their legacy, this time in the struggle to abolish slavery. The name lived on, becoming a rallying cry across generations. From Boston's streets to the harbor's tea, from hidden codes in the night to the thunder of musket fire, the Sons of Liberty asked one eternal question: is freedom worth dying for? For them, the answer resounded in every gunshot that echoed across the dawn of a new nation.